Hey guys, Brian here with English Mountain Outdoors. There was a challenge posted in my group a couple weeks ago for making a water filter, natural materials. Not all natural, of course, because I got a milk jug, but without using a bandana to filter your water. This is, like I said, this is a couple milk jugs, actually tea jugs, and what I got is a layer of grass in the bottom, then a layer of small gravel, then a layer of charcoal I got out of my fire pit, crushed it up a little bit, and on the very top is a layer of play sand. Now this won't make the water drinkable, but as you can see, this is my water I got this out of a mud puddle up in my driveway, and I want to show you what it looks like. And I've had the filter made for a little while, and I went ahead and poured some of this down through it just to get the filter itself primed. You get a lot of dust and junk that's on the filter materials initially, so it's been running a little while. I'm going to pour a little of this nasty water down in here. I want to show you how much cleaner the water is just by running through this. Like I said, this does not, it's not going to filter out organisms and stuff like that that'll make you sick, but bugs, dirt, junk, it'll catch a lot of that. Still have to boil it. But the filter system really works well, and in a situation where you need water and all you can find is some really nasty stuff, and of course if you can get fire you can boil, but nobody wants to drink bug carcasses and stuff like that. If I really wanted to get serious with it, I would probably make the same thing again and hang it underneath, let it run through into a second filter. I'm guessing that I'm getting some clogging right there at my hole. All I did was I took my knife and punched a small hole in the lid of the milk jug. It looks like I might be getting kind of clogged. Imagine a second one hanging underneath it would filter it even better, make it really clean looking. Honestly, this wouldn't even really be necessary. Most of the water I drink comes from springs and streams. I boil it when I get it out of the streams, but you can tell there is a huge difference in these two waters here. You can keep adding. It's been, like I said, it's been priming for a little while. I ran pretty much a full jug of this water through it originally, and I wanted to get it in here and kind of show you how much cleaner the water looks. While that's doing that, I'm going to rinse this out so you can compare the two side by side. This is a drink bottle I actually found down here, so it's a little dirty anyway, but bottoms up. Kidding. I just wanted to pour this and show you the difference in the two. honestly, I probably wouldn't drink this even after boiling. Like I said, it came from my driveway, so I'm sure there's oil or antifreeze or any number of chemicals that could be in it. Stuff that I'm not 100% sure boiling would take care of, so I wouldn't drink it anyway. But if it had come from one of these streams when they're muddy, this would be perfect. I'm going to let that run for a second, and I want to have enough in there to compare the two against each other. Still not perfect, but it looks way better than this. As you can tell already, huge difference. And like I said, if I really wanted to clean that water a lot more, a second one of these hanging directly under it, filtering, it would probably make it extremely clear. I probably haven't got this primed enough to get all the dirt and junk and stuff off of the materials that are in it to really clean it up good. I'm sure if I left this hanging here, which I will, probably in a couple hours it would really start running clear water through it. But even though there's still a little dinginess to it, it's still drinkable. But it does require boiling. This doesn't make it safe to drink. I can't emphasize that enough. This is not going to take out any bacteria or stuff that causes illness. It'll just get the big junk out of it, help clean it up a little. Because I imagine even after boiling, that probably still wouldn't look that great and be that palatable. But this other, I've actually drank worse looking, for lack of a better word. But it does seem to be running really good and clear now. I'm actually going to dump this out. Maybe my prime is getting a little better. I think I've got something clogging my hole. Yeah, still not perfect, but much better anyway. Like I said, it's still just a little dirty, but much better than this. That is some gnarly looking stuff there. But that's it. Little grass, layer of fairly small gravel, then a layer of charcoal, which is actually used in a lot of water filters anyway, not necessarily right out of my fire pit, but charcoal is a good filter. And then on top, very top, was a layer of sand, which actually catches the bulk of the really big contaminants. Charcoal helps clean some of the stuff up, and then the gravel and the grass just kind of help hold everything in place. And everything in there kind of acts as a different filter for different size stuff. Just for another quick comparison, that's pretty much what I started with, and that's what it's coming down to. So I could boil that and drink it. I wouldn't have a problem with it if it hadn't come right from my driveway. But that's it. That's a natural water filter. I've seen it done with bamboo and some other stuff. I don't have bamboo around here. I got river cane, which doesn't get near the diameter, so it's a little tougher to do. But That's my natural water filter without a bandana. So I'll catch you guys on my next video.